always make sure the message I reach them.
What we do here is go back.
You know, it's teach the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel.
Good night, peeps. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. Let me know if you are hearing me. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Extra Class. Episode number 215. Peeps, manners and respect. First, let me apologize for being late. But me did have a meeting with the principal. Then me couldn't cover class. Like, you understand what I said? The boss called. Peace, big up on yourself. My apologies. For all the persons who have been patiently waiting, really and truly appreciate the patience. For all the persons who are still on the grind, I trust that the shift will end soon and you will get a chance to get home. For all the persons who are on their way home from work, I trust that you will get home safely. But for the people who are at their home, ready for let's teach about some things we have to jam down. Jamra, Jamaica land we love. Land of Food and Water, Bob Marley, Usain Bolt, Vibes Kartel, Shelly and Fraser Price, Elaine Thompson, Portia Simpson, some whole heap more people. Peeps, big up on yourself. Good night. So forward.
Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message I reach them. You know, it's teach them the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel. Hey yo, yellow, like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification button. Hey yo, we always up to something. Teach them. Hey yo, yellow, send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them right here. Warlord representing.
We there, yeah, mama and pop peeps. We there. Night a come. So, you know, as Kalanji say, one Kalanji, we just try to call it. One more Kalanji. There is no time to waste. You know what I mean? Up and running. Peeps, manners. Zane, Miss Joan Girl, the people in the building, big up on yourself. You know, we shout out some people as we go along. You know, we big up some people on this end of the stream. Java said, yeah, deal with teach. Big up yourself and the family. Me there, go and hold it, you know. You know what I mean? So you know, peeps, some youths in another country, you understand? Work enough for them thing. See, them probably them prefer to be a jerk than go look work. You understand? But slowly but surely, many of them are hit the dirt. You know what I mean? You know, we just do that because, you know, rhyming is no crime up to the timing. Robbers held by cops. There's a video for this, but in another video, there are whole heap of expletives. And I never get no chance to edit it. And I can't bother go through all of them things right, you know. You know what I mean? So 5 men who have been arrested and charged with robberies by detectives from the St. Catherine South and Kingston Eastern divisions are set to appear in court to answer to the charges. The men who were charged in connection with robberies committed on the 24th of November and the 3rd of December respectively. In the incident on Tuesday, December the 3rd, cops in the Kingston Eastern division charged 4 men of them criminals up on the screen. Zane with with robbery with aggravation following a robbery on Deanery Road in St. Andrew. So, as I said, there's a video for this one. Zane, I know many of you would have seen it already, so I don't necessarily need for even showing it. Too much expletives in this still. I can't bother with that. Those charged have been identified as Dante Frazier, 18 years old, of a Wellington Street, Kingston 14 address. Dave Williams, otherwise called Nicoy, 18 years old, of a Blunt Street in Denhamtown, Kingston 14 address. Giovanni Gale, otherwise called Gio, 18 years old, of Upper Regent Street in Kingston 14. And Garfield Anderson, otherwise called Matthew, a mechanic of Homestead Road in Kingston 2. You hear the man, them age peeps? 18, 18, and 18. And the next one, what they're not giving a age, for all I know, him would have been 16. Police report that about 3:20 p.m. and I make a deal. You understand? Lunchtime just done. All 4 men were in a motor car when one of them alighted and grabbed the complainant's cell phone. My understanding is that the complainant is a student, before punching her in the face. Oh yes, man. Cops who were nearby observed what happened and arrested the men. They were subsequently charged. Well, my understanding is one off-duty police officer who go about him business, see what go on, you understand, run in, and the situation get calm. Man lie down on ground. You understand, yellow yam settings. You see me? And he would have called for backup and some police come rough them up like. You understand? Auntie. Boy, I don't know. So a video recording of the men being apprehended as they lay on the sidewalk has been circulating on social media. They are scheduled to appear in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Thursday, the 12th of December. First and foremost still, my happy said them never the young lady beyond punching her in the face. You understand what I say? And thing. But the man them figure look work, brother. I'm tired of them. You understand what I say? I saw a thing start off. Zane, Peter May said not seeing my classmates coming. I'm restart the stream, family. Zane, we need more off-duty cops around. The poet speaks. You always have off-duty cops around. You probably will need more cops around. You understand? On-duty, off-duty, you know what I mean? So, yeah, well done to the police officer there. Zane, he would have handled the situation professionally. And I must take this opportunity. Zane, as the video recording for this incident, you would have heard Jamaicans who are gravely concerned about the crime situation in the country voicing their opinion. You would have heard Jamaicans who would have been at their wits' end with the level of criminality currently in the country. Zane, and as such, Jennifer Smith, Catch Your Live Teach. Blessings, Empress. Zane, also, the persons who were videoing the incident, you would have realized, only if you pay close attention to the video, you would have seen the policeman who would have apprehended them. Normally, people have phone camera up in the policeman, them face and thing. So, even though he was captured in the video, he was not the center of attention. So, I respect the people that want to video that situation. The only thing I tell them, say if I don't know them, I don't link them and tell them to teach them have a message to reach them. When I not video thing them, I hold the phone so and keep it steady. And then you move it like and bring it on and, you know what I mean, up so and, you know what I mean, get a shot there and run so and slow, pan and tilt and them thing. Me tired of them video, yeah, brother. You think it's an Instagram channel me I run? Them big old black bar or something there when me edit the video, them is a problem. If you don't go and video the thing, them, you don't video them properly. Them video you not work out. You understand me? I said, them something on a phone call you make, sir. You not text nobody. You have video. We want 16:9 video. You understand? Yo, I don't understand, man. But big up on yourself still. I'm glad someone never too focus on the policeman like. Manas, officer, big up yourself. You understand? Instagram video business, brother. Sure. In the other incident in St. Catherine South, 25-year-old Akeem Robinson, a merchandise, I don't know what kind of merchandise him delve into, of Adair Drive in Waterford. We're going to talk a lot about Waterford today. You know what I mean? St. Catherine was charged with robbery with aggravation and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. So police report that on Sunday the 24th of November about 11:30 p.m. Robinson and another man held up the complainant with a gun and robbed him of his motor car. A passerby who saw what was happening contacted the police and chased the robbers to Palmetto Drive in Portmore. The passerby there is a brave passerby. You understand? When the police arrived on the scene, the motor car was retrieved and Robinson was identified as one of the robbers. He was arrested and charged after a question and answer session. He is scheduled to appear before the St. Catherine. Well, I think I told them got court. The passerby, they big up yourself. You understand that would have taken great bravery on his or her part. We don't know the gender. See the robbery go on, call the police, trail the robbers them. You understand? And the man get back in vehicle. Nobody was hurt. You understand me? I say, big up yourself, passerby. You see? Yeah, man. Big up to the people them who are here for the first time. If you're here for the first time, big up on yourself. You know, for the loyal people them, the royal people them. Big up on yourself every time, you know. I appreciate the continued support, you know. You know what I mean? Kites Lab Limited, blessings. It's the first time you see the name there in the family. Manners are speaking of cams. How are you, Empress? Good to see you. Miss Winsome H. Big up to all of the nice and decent people them on the Friday night, you know. You could end their party. I jiggle up on yourself like, or there were one spot I drink two juice, but you know, they are looking at teach. Yes, manners, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? So the Christmas season I go rough. The man them plan, them thing already. Zane and a portion of robbery in the pipeline. But we want to lock off the pipe there. Bung you like. You understand? Nothing not going to flow tight. You see, people don't have to be careful too. Whether on the day yard or abroad, you understand people are planning to take on the things them. Because you don't know a thing go. Some man don't want to work. You see, but they want to wear deer pants and shirt. You understand? Some of them are going to meet them in and drop in the dirt. You know what I think? Yeah, man. People, share the stream for me now. Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter. Make your whole family come watch it on different phone. You know, everybody watch a thing on one phone. Then that don't make no sense. So, you watch it on TV, on a phone, on a tablet, and all of them things. Everybody watch it on one phone. Look how your phone small. Everybody feel their own phone. See? So, peeps, you know, November was a month to remember, and not for the right reason. Vendetta Empress, whoosh! Careful. You understand? November, you know, my birth month. You see? But November in Jamaica this year, some things I never like. Other than my birthday. Well, I did like my birthday, but some things I never did like. You understand? Dexter and Fremantle. You understand? The man free up something off of the mantle. Big up yourself, brother. I appreciate that something. Me now look for vibes tonight, you know. I don't know what. Zine, yes, enough respect teach. Enough respect to you, brother. You know I think, and I appreciate the continued support on the channel first and foremost. But also appreciate the financial support. Because I know the ones that have to work hard, you know. So I want to teach all this. So I appreciate that something. Big up yourself, you know. Ariel Desard, blessings in the family. Yeah, man, we need a lot more police. That is how they will fix the problem. Yeah, that is one way of addressing the situation. You understand? The more police officers available on the streets, you know, a bigger dent can be placed into this whole crime and criminality situation. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, Father Dexter. Manners every time, you know. Yes, I. Peeps, here we go on in November, you know. 5 a day. And I feel like, you know, murders climb with November. Tying as the second bloodiest month so far for 2019. Malina Records, DJ Killer Boss, bless. Despite the government's defense of its state of emergency as a success and vowing to expand its security crackdowns, 5 Jamaicans are murdered every day, with 36 homicides being recorded. Homicides. Yeah, I think I pronounce that right. You know, some people teach, you can't read. Oh no, Bill, man. Zine, 36 homicides, as I pronounce, probably, being recorded over the last week that was. Zine, according to data from the police force. So that would have been the last week in November, like. Yabba than 5-8, big up yourself and brother. Murders leapt, jumped, sprung, bounced, hopped from 1,223 as of November the 30th, which is a 1.8% increase over the corresponding period of 2018. So we have state of emergency in everybody yard, We have Zozo around every corner. We have more police on the street on every lane. You understand? We have soldiers on every main. Zane, but most of the roads them still full of blood stain. You understand? And sometimes it look like the police work is just in vain. You see? That bad enough. Peeps, we have a number of security measures currently in operation in the country. And year to date, there has been an increase in murders when compared to the corresponding period last year. You know what I mean? Father Raymond Gunn, big up yourself and a family. You know, I appreciate that something, you know. You understand? Simple sin. Empress walk one. Appreciate it in a moment. Bless up every time, you know. You see? Yeah, man. Oh, I say, I know Raymond contribute, but I don't see it over here, so I have to drop it on the screen. Big up yourself, you know, Empress. Appreciated. You understand? Yeah, man. Johnny H. Big up yourself and a family. No peace. This serious, you know. But while the police and military have fanned out across western and central Jamaica, urban hotspots in Kingston, St. Andrew and St. Catherine are experiencing a significant rise in serious and violent crimes. So a review of the crime statistics shows that there has been a surge in murders, shootings and rapes in 6 or 75% of the Metro Police divisions. There has also been an uptick in robberies in 5 of the 8 divisions. Yeah. While the security forces have clamped down on violent crime in Western Kingston, with homicides dipping by almost 19%, East and Central Kingston have seen significant increases. Murders in Central Kingston has risen by what's popping said to tell you hi. Teach what's popping said to tell you hi. Big up what's popping. What's popping? Me there go and raise with the people. You know what I mean? Raymond Tullock. Bless up. So there has been a 133% rise in murders in Central Kingston. From 15 in 2018 to 35 this year. While shootings have rocketed by almost 64%. In East Kingston, murders have climbed by more than 21% and shootings by 50%. Another major worry for the division is that 3 times the number of women have been raped this year compared to the corresponding period last year. Rapes have also increased in St. Andrew Central by 100%. I don't know the data for rapes last year in the 2 divisions, but them say them increased by 64 and 100% respectively. You understand? Across the board, there's an upward trend in murders in 10 of 19 police divisions, while rape has risen in 9. The just concluded month of November recorded the second highest number of murders, which is a whopping 127 murders since the start of the year. 1 month, you know. 102 is a sticker. Blessings, Father Raymond Douglas, and I appreciate it, you know, brother. Like Father Raymond Douglas, I watch out of the UK. Blessings to all the UK viewers, you know. North American viewers, Central, South American, Antarctica viewers. You know what I mean? People that are in New Zealand, Australia, and North Pole, like. Big up on yourself. 127 Jamaicans were murdered in the 30 days of November, which was on par with the month of June. The highest number of murders in 2019 were tallied in March, where there were 134 murders in the country. So March 134, June 127, November 127. You know, a genocide, brother. See? Data show that since the start of the year, on average, every time the trigger is pulled in St. Andrew South, someone is killed. As of Saturday, last week Saturday, the division recorded 158 murders from 158 shootings. Yeah, man, them Rona St. Andrew South nah miss. Him and them now waste no grain. You understand? Peeps, 158 shootings in one division. And of the 158 shootings, there have been 158 murders. Whoa. A barber was the latest person to have been killed in that division. That happened last Friday. Apparently he was at his barber shop and people got there. Not looking for trim, but you know, well, I don't know. Meanwhile, 4 persons, including 2 shop operators and a fruit vendor, were shot and killed in St. James on the last weekend. The parish, along with Hanover and Westmoreland, has been under a state of emergency since the 30th of April. You know, the tri-parish state of emergency. Zane, anting. Yeah, boy, I don't know, yeah, man. Things that are weird, yo. Adila! Big up yourself for the brother. What go on? Thing good? Yeah. Yes, I. Now, peeps. Sunday night, I think, if memory serves me correctly, I would have spoken about a situation where a senior police officer, an inspector, would have resigned quietly from the JCF after he was nabbed. Well, after he escaped from a sting operation set up to apprehend him. Zane reports are that he would have been a part of a high-level meeting between Jamaica security officials, people from Canada, people from the UK, and people from Uncle Sam to nab a gangster. As soon as the meeting was over, he would have gotten on his phone and called said gangster and told him that there would be an operation to apprehend him soon and very soon. You understand? Apparently, he would have demanded some $300,000 for said information. But he and said gangster would have had a very rocky type of relationship. So the gangster never told you you're not talking with him. So the gangster do know, get off a phone, call the police, tell the police, the police call him, tell him say them a come for him, and them set up one sting. They would have said the exchange was supposed to go down at one place, I think on Arman Manley, I don't remember, somewhere. And he ran as police swooped down on him and him dash for the money. I know they can't find the money. I don't know who take up the money. You understand? But they had said initially that no charges would have been filed or laid against him, because if that was done, then protocols and procedures within the JCF would be exposed, and as such it would put some operatives in the JCF in harm's way, and their methods of collecting data on criminals would be revealed. So they were suggesting initially that no charges will be laid and he was allowed to just quietly resign. However, subsequent to that, there was a follow-up news article which says police expect to lay charges in case of cop who allegedly tipped off gangster. So the Jamaica Constabulary Force says it expects to lay charges following a probe it says is now underway, involving a resigned police inspector accused of tipping off a gangster who was under investigation. Zine, so the Gleaner not so long ago would have reported that the senior cop had been allowed to quietly resign after a failed sting operation aimed at catching him collecting marked notes from the gangster. However, in a statement, the JCF said the case is the subject of an ongoing high-level transnational investigation relating to several sensitive matters. It also said investigators are being guided by the rule of law and advised from the Office of Director of Public Prosecutions. It is our expectation that at the conclusion of this investigation, charges will be laid against anyone who played a role in the matter, whether they are serving members of the JCF or not, said a police spokesperson. As a result, the police said they would not put key national security assets at risk by prematurely laying charges against any person involved. The police also said not everything that has been placed in the public domain reflects the facts of the case. However, they said, given the sensitive nature of the investigation, commenting specifically on truths and inaccuracies in the article may only serve to prejudice the proceedings. Interesting. Yo, then, well, I mean, you see why you can't really trust the police, Zane? The only silver lining in this dark cloud is that you have some good police officers, but you have to know them if you know them. You understand? The thing rough out the family. See, we have to talk a lot about the police force tonight, because right now, Dexton say he's not the first and he won't be the last. That is true, brother, I reality that for real. You understand? And thing, at the last say my people secret. That is always a possibility, bro. Sure, no star. You understand? The man called the gangster just as he come out of the meeting with and peace. This is the thing that I was saying. If a meeting was convened by security officials from Jamaica, from America, if you can nearly one cut. See, busy. See? From America, from the United Kingdom, and from Canada. It means that this gangster in question is a kingfish. You understand? You know, back in the days when they had Operation Kingfish, you know what I mean? If you do one video for Operation Kingfish. Me I write it down. When you remind me down in future if you know see me do it. Interesting, you know. What happened to Operation Kingfish? You understand? Them catch out the whole of fish, them no, them me no know. Good video that. Me see it already. That video they shot. I didn't do it. Yeah. So can you imagine? A policeman who was in the meeting calling said gangster with the whole world want. Uncle Sam, a queen over there, so. The man them from a Maple Leaf place. You understand? Everybody want the man and the man call the man. See, 98% of the police force are criminal. I think that number the brother still, you know what I mean? Kind of sit away. 30 walk on, mommy. Everything good? You see it? So, boy, I don't know still. Oh, she said me not for call her mommy, you know. She said me for call her empress, like. You understand? I see him 30. I'm not even sure. But if I, the real 30, big up yourself. You see it? Yeah, man. So, peeps, so our next look a story about JC. If I must have a few stories tonight. This fellow here is the one man like. You understand? Fish became a derogatory term, so they ended it. What go on? Yo, okay. Blessings, Empress Tati, manners. So JCF cops dissing DCs, says boss. So district constables or DCs are dissatisfied with the treatment meted out to them by members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF to whom they report. And they are demanding that Commissioner of Police, Major General Anthony Anderson, address the discord. Addressing the 27th General Conference of the United District Constables Association. I never did even know we got that. At Jewel Runaway Bay Hotel in St. Anne on Thursday, outgoing president, which is a gentleman on screen, of the District Constables Association, Delroy Davis, said that the working relationship with the JCF personnel was strained. It is unfair. The members have been working with the JCF, and sometimes their supervisors say certain words to them, which is not very comfortable. It does not give us that level of working relationship. So we are asking the commissioner to address that area, Davis said. That superiority complex appears to be widespread, Davis lamented, arguing that his members felt like second-class hangers on. Wow. We continue to argue about recognition because gone are the days, gone are the years when we were recognized as at Knight's House, and we feel we are not recognized this year at Knight's House. We feel something is wrong, the association boss said. I'm a bit lost with the Night House situation, so if somebody can shed some light on that, I don't know. And yet the JCF had an awards ceremony and we were not recognized there. I suppose the night, as in KNIGHTS, Zane is the award ceremony. So my members are a bit disgruntled in that area. You understand? Restart another time, I say computer I go work. Another source of discontentment is healthcare and district constables are forced to travel long distances from rural communities to receive dialysis and other treatment in Kingston. We are saying the government and the powers that be should put dialysis machines in place to avoid long traveling. So so much people in the JSF have kidney issues, I don't know. The president also said there were concerns over pension arrangements for the approximately 2,300 district constables of the organization. Is it saying that that is all? Well, it was only 2,300 district constables we have, or just them alone in the association, I'm not sure. While district constables fight for better treatment from their peers, public perception of their worth and effort remains positive, Davis said. Traveling the length and breadth of Jamaica, I can say that district constables are highly appreciated by the public. Even in the new uniform, sometimes they wonder if we are security guards. But when they realize that we are district constables, we are getting the notch up. We get the respect based on our knowledge of areas and how we operate. Meanwhile, the guest speaker, Chief Justice Brian Sykes, reiterated his long-held desire to speed up the court process in Jamaica by using technology. Eh? Can't bother with the whole heap of talking, I don't know anything now. Here, people, so district constable said them, man, them need to put a little respect on them name. Like what Kaledo say. Kaledo say. See? So, peeps, Major General Anthony Anderson, you know, Commissioner of Police. You understand? He must say a few things. You know, from the devil was a boy, Jamaicans have been saying that you have police officers who are so steep and deep in criminality and the criminal underworld that some policemen are actually hitmen and some murders. Zin? No, I'm not taking no call tonight, you know, Tati. I take calls only on Wednesday night, you know, Empress. Yeah, man. And many persons have gone as far as to say that you have police who are operating as hitmen. See? However, the Commissioner of Police in infinite wisdom, has said not enough evidence is there to suggest that police officers are being hired as contract killers. You understand? Tati says she want to call in, but Empress, we not take no call tonight. So then, you know what I mean? I have to go hold on the phone call till one of them time. You know what I mean? So, the commissioner, I want to put in them and call me a take. I told me want to hear how I'm going to play. You understand? So now, the police commissioner, Major General Anthony Anderson, says there is not enough intelligence to suggest that police officers are being hired as contract killers. You understand? You see what I say? He would have made a pronouncement during an interview earlier this week on Nationwide with Cliff Hughes, and this is what he said.
Any report that we get on somebody being involved in that, we pursue it, and Mocha pursues it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
you have had those?
What's that? Where
you have had members of the force suspected to be in this nefarious activity of being contract killers, hired guns.
So I've heard the things. I've not seen a lot of intelligence report that says this person is doing that. And as a matter of fact, in recent times, those people are saying that less and less.
And Commissioner Anderson says investigations are ongoing into an alleged rogue police inspector who is implicated for reportedly passing on information. That is the same thing what we talked about just now. So this is what he had to say about that.
Is that the iProbe is investigating that case. It's not over.
Your statement said it's a transnational investigation now. Explain.
So there are elements of the activities around the persons involved that cross borders.
As in, which borders outside of Jamaica?
Cliff, let's shift off of this one. I know I don't want to do anything that's going to compromise anybody's investigation. So let's leave it at.
Cliff Hughes now play. So the commissioner said them things, man. I say right now, intelligence now suggests so we have no police hitmen or women. You understand? Or men pretending to be women. Or them something. Zin, but the streets are say otherwise. You understand? And you know, street intelligence are the real intelligence. You know what I mean? And thing. We still up on the police force like, so this lady here is, with a ripe smile, is Senior Superintendent of Police, Stephanie Lindsay. She was once the head of an agency that I reference a lot on the channel, the CCU, the Corporate Communications Unit of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. She was removed as head of the CCU one of them time because reports would have emerged that she would have prematurely publicly announced an ongoing investigation into over 100 and odd guns that were intercepted at a warehouse in Montego Bay. Yeah? So SSP Stephanie Lindsay reappointed as head of the CCU. Senior Superintendent of Police Stephanie Lindsay has been reappointed as head of the Jamaica Constabulary Forces Communications Arm. SSP Lindsay has been reappointed as head of the JCF's arm. Smarty, sir, Roland. She replaces Deputy Superintendent of Police Delia Garrett. See, I think I have Delia somewhere in a place. You know, Auntie Delia there. Auntie Delia, where you hiding? Delia in the garden, hiding. Yeah, man, so this lady on screen now, Delia Garrett, Zane would have been the head of the CCU since Stephanie Lindsay was removed. Stephanie Lindsay has now been placed back as head of, or reinstated as head of the CCU. Exactly why I mean I really know. You understand? So I could go back to Auntie Stephanie, you know. Can we find Delia? Delia, you know you can't hide from and teach them. Is what I'm saying. So SSP Lindsay's appointment will become effective on Monday the 9th of December. Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson says her reappointment is to strengthen the strategic communications of the force. So Delia Garrett never did that influence. I don't know. He says it also forms part of an ongoing transformation of the various departments to make the Jamaica Constabulary Force a more transparent, efficient, and effective organization. Quote, a force for good. Last year, SSP Lindsay, see? Stephanie Lindsay was transferred from the CCU following an investigation into claims that the CCU's report regarding a massive gun shipment. See, gun them there. We got a barrel of gun lately come down and we not ready for distribute. No, a Ninja Man. Ninja Man, big up yourself, family. You understand? So last year, SSP Stephanie Lindsay was transferred from the CCU following an investigation into claims that the CCU's report regarding a massive gun shipment intended for Jamaica from Florida was circulated without being edited for publication. But sources close to SSP Lindsay had insisted she did nothing wrong and acted appropriately. Well, she's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Steph is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Nah. M&M. Yo. So peeps, we reach a section I think you know where, you know what I mean? A death announcement part like. You know all of them tonight still, but you have a few of them. You understand? Probe on going into murder of St. Thomas Cabby. St. Thomas again. You understand? Now we know why so-called Zozo now work. Sometimes talking about things will prevent it from continuing. You understand? If the police seems to be working for the Dons, who is the Dons working for? You know, say, I'm going to share one article in a few Ace of Spade. Zane, where the same statement that we make will be placed into context. Grace Abel said, obituaries are reading now. The St. Thomas police are continuing their probe into the murder of a taxi operator in Yalas on Monday. The deceased man has been identified as 33-year-old Michael Simpson of Mount Pelier in Yalas. Reports are that about 4:50 p.m., residents heard explosions and called the police. On their arrival, Simpson was found with bullet wounds in his car, which had earlier crashed into a concrete post. He was later pronounced dead at hospital. So apparently he was shot while he was driving, or he was shot and trying to get himself to the doctor and crash. I don't know. But he's dead. You understand? Police are investigating. You know what I think of? Another gun killing rocks St. Thomas. That different from a taxi driver, you know? You see what I'm going? The St. Thomas police are investigating a third shooting incident in the parish that weekend, following Wednesday night's murder of a man in Morant Bay. The deceased man has been identified as 20-year-old Sowin Shim. Him sound like him is Indian, like. Him name like. You understand? Alias Ochoy. Whoa. Of Stanton Road in Morant Bay. Preliminary reports are that about 9:30 p.m., Shim was walking along West Street in Morant Bay when he was shot by an unknown assailant, or shot by unknown assailants. He was later pronounced dead in hospital. So we talk about the taxi driver. You understand? Seeing on Tuesday, so the taxi driver was killed on Monday. On Tuesday, a man was shot and injured after walking along a road in Seaford. Investigators are investigating. You know what I think? So I treat that this week. St. Thomas need to be swept. You understand? Get the killers off the street. You see? I don't know. No, it's not Chimena All Product. That name the bad. All Product is a bad name. It's Shim. S-H-I-M. Shim. Shim. Not Chim. You understand? The only place left is the Great Portland. There's, boy, I can't disagree with the star. You understand? And them a try inoculate Portland with them crap, you know. You understand? And them folly. But them don't have folly at Portland already. Them don't want no more folly down there. You understand? Yeah, man. They would have folly over there. You know what I say? Like. 91-year-old St. Anne murder victim identified. Who kills a 91-year-old man? Who kills a 91-year-old man? What kind of threat can a 91-year-old man be for somebody to kill them? Well, I don't know if the general or the elder they do nothing in him early life where catch up back on him still. But, well, I don't know you star. Police have identified the senior citizen, Zin, who was brutally murdered at his home in Bohemia, St. Anne on Thursday. The deceased is 91-year-old Zeval Hansen. Zeval is a young name, like, you know, Zeval had 91 years ago. Otherwise called Rambo. Police reports are that about 9:30 p.m., relatives and residents found Hansen with chop wounds to the neck. The police were alerted, and on their arrival, Hansen was seen lying in a pool of blood. So the body was later removed to the morgue, and the Brownstone police are conducting an investigation to determine the motive for the killing. I suppose also the killers. I don't know why they never put that in anything. Cookie Mama, want to go on Empress, big up yourself, you know. Yeah, sir. Yeah. Manchester mourns senseless killing of young funeral home operator, which is a gentleman on screen. Manchester residents are still trying to come to grips with the murder of a popular funeral home operator during a robbery at a bar in Mile Gully last Saturday morning. The deceased man has been identified as 39-year-old Wayne Nash, operator of Nash & Sons Funeral Home in Mile Gully, Manchester. So preliminary reports are that sometime after 1 a.m., Nash entered the bar unaware that it was being robbed by gunmen. He was then ordered to place his hands in the air. Nash reportedly complied with the order, but was shot several times by the robbers. The incident rocked the central Jamaica parish, with several residents expressing shock and grief via social media over the weekend, last weekend that was. Can't believe a word that you're gone. Yesterday me see a mandeville and called to you, and I hear now that gunman take away your life. Jano Star, Nash and Son Funeral Home, my condolences. Sad. R.I.P. One man wrote. Another individual responded to the post by writing, "So sorry for your loss, my brother. All I can say is Almighty God is not sleeping, and no sin go unpunished. I pray that justice will be served for this young man untimely death. R.I.P. bro, and light perpetual shine upon you. R.I.P. my dear cousin Wayne Nash. I can't believe this is happening," a relative also posted. One man noted that Nash was the consummate professional and was a role model to other young people in the community. Zane, he was not just a businessman, family man, and well-known dedicated supporter, but he was a philanthropist. Sorry guys. A role model and a young man of great influence. His murder leaves a major dent in his family business, and community. The parish of Manchester as a whole and the team of youth looking for a better life, for whom we are working to open new pathways for opportunity, change and growth, another man wrote on Facebook. So meanwhile, the police are conducting a probe into the latest killing in the parish. Why may I tell you? Yeah, peeps. Like them news here. Boy, I don't know ya, man. Tired. But peeps, me I work on a little thing for you. My mama tell us I will be starting a podcast, say advertise, you know, you have to smart, you know. Zane, enough people there. I know enough people are waiting for the Vibes Kartel store and the footer, and not the footer app, the Flipper Mafia, well, me I talk about Flipper Mafia now, and the Sikka Rymes situation and the JLP concert. Then you know a thing goes. So you can't, you have to wait till down in the dance to play a big tune then. I'll be starting the podcast sometime in January, probably late January, but even though the podcast will be mainly for iTunes and Google Music and Spotify and stuff, which is audio, I will also be doing a video component, Zane. So I will also be creating another YouTube channel for the podcast, the video aspect of it, while the audio aspect will be on the podcast libraries. That podcast will be called JA Positive, as in Jamaica Positive. Positive things happening in Jamaica. I mean, as I've said many a times, there are so many positive things happening in this country, but they get overshadowed by the negative. You understand? There are so many persons doing well in the country, and they are never mentioned. Zane and thing. Teach, you gotta talk about Vegas and Sizzler thing. Sit now go on between Vegas and Sizzler. Brother, I don't know enough things that are going on, you know? Like work and then channel and then work. So I don't know. I probably have to talk about that Sunday a day. I don't know what go on with them. You understand? Zane, and I am working on organizing, acquiring the equipment, because I don't want to use this is my YouTube setup right here. So the podcast setup I got to be behind me, because a podcast is different from that something here. So you need specialized equipment, well, to do it properly. So we're working on that. But it will be highlighting positive occurrences and developments in the country. You understand what I say? I know enough people tired of the negative energy and the negative vibes. I'm tired of it sometimes too. Most of the time too. But you know what I think. So we are going to have that section and that segment there. Zane, you know, also on that we are going to highlight bits and pieces of the country's history in each episode. Zane, you're going to have a look at proverb section. Zane, you're going to have one interview of a young entrepreneur. Zane, you're going to have an artist spotlight where young talented artists who are trying to break in the industry would do a one look interview and make them sell themselves and thing. Any young entrepreneur who try to break big time, we are going to give them some highlight and some spotlight, and any positive development in the country, we are going to share it. Positive energy. You understand? You know, teacher will always be teaching. You know, the message will always reach them. But we need another outlet, because there are so many good things happening in this country that are not being highlighted. You understand? Because we are so I not even know what to say. We are so in tune to the negativity. you understand, that would not even really and truly appreciate positive things anymore. And the reality to peeps, that channel may never become a big channel, Zane, because I know that persons are more drawn to negativity than positivity. But we want to do it same way. We are doing it for the love and not for the likes. We want some likes still. I mean, know so many of the people that will come across us because it's a family thing. It's a family business. Zane? Oh, but I dead man. So I don't look out for that. Rest in peace, Father Nash. Yeah, son. So we talk some more about that, peeps. Look out for that. Get book out for that. You know what I mean? So we soon set up everything and then, you know what I mean? Think I'll do podcast once per week, Zane. But I also upload positive things on that channel. You know, stories and things. So we see it go. And Jamaica still alive, you know. But when I get for Gar Road as often as we go. When we go road these days, I go do an interview. And most of them are evil night to come down. You know. But come move on now. You understand? Flipper Mafia Aces Diploma. I don't know Flipper Mafia. Horsley Flipper Magla. Jamaican entertainer. You understand? Flossing King, as him like to say, would have been incarcerated in the United States for a number of years. You understand? He was mentioned in the media recently in relation to his acquisition of a high school diploma. Incarcerated dancehall DJ Flipper Mafia has completed his high school diploma behind bars. The entertainer, whose given name is Andrew Davis, made the revelation on popular social media platform Instagram on Tuesday with a photo of the certificate. The new achievement that was awarded by the state of New Jersey was dated the 16th of April 2019. Though the 40-year-old did not say much through the caption, scores of well-wishers commended the dancehall DJ. That me a talk about. Use the time to beat times. Posted Xavier Martin. Darren Cunningham commented, "Free up your mind, brethren," while Norman Gardner posted, "Go on hold it, Flipper." So in 2015, Flipper Mafia was found guilty of first-degree distribution of cocaine, second-degree money laundering, and second-degree conspiracy in the Camden Superior Court in New Jersey. After a 3-year trial, he was also ordered to pay $250,000 anti-money laundering profiteering penalty. So Davis was sentenced to 25 years in prison in June of 2016 and will be eligible for parole in 2028 after he would have served 12 years. Also known as the Flossing King and Flipper Magla, the entertainer was known for hurling hundreds of dollar notes into the audience during his performances. Yes, and he would have also appeared in the 2002 movie Shutters and them something there. So Flipper have a name, have a look of fame. You understand? But him thing that kinda, running a look of roadblock and them something there. Yes, I. So peeps would have been speaking in recent times about the law in Jamaica that prohibits journalists from taking photographs of persons currently in front of the courts. So you can't take picture of no man and leave court or enter court or them something there. You can be found $1 million. The Media Association of Jamaica, MAJ, would have been voicing their displeasure, Zane, and disagreement with the law, asking for asking for the government to repeal said law. We see now where Reporters Without Borders would have written to the Prime Minister, the most honorable Brogard, the most honorable Andrew Holmes over the law banning court photo. So Reporters Without Borders has written to Prime Minister Andrew Holmes about an amendment to Jamaica's Criminal Justice and Administration Act. So RSF is an international organization that advances press freedom. In the recent letter to Mr. Holmes, the group says it is deeply concerned about an amendment to Section 33 of the Act that it says would have a chilling effect on journalists' rights to report on information that is in the public's interest. The RSF is calling for the repeal of Section 33 of the law in its entirety. The group notes that the amendment was approved by both houses of parliament in Jamaica and is now awaiting the Governor General's signature. It says this would see journalists who seek to sketch or take photographs or portraits of any prisoner with a view to utilizing same in a publication being slapped with draconian penalties. The RSF says if this new amendment is passed into law, reporters carrying out one of these acts as part of court reporting duties or courtroom sketch artists would be punished by a fine of up to $1 million or 1 year in prison. The RSF notes that this is a significant escalation to existing penalties for these acts under Jamaican law today, which are already problematic and punishable by a fine of up to $20,000, $20 and 1 month in prison. Oh, so that is it, the fine. Oh, so just $20 to take a picture. Okay. The International Press Advocate highlighted Jamaica's rank of 8 out of 180 countries on the 2019 World Press Freedom Index. Peeps, that is very good enough. Jamaica is ranked number 8 out of 180 countries in the world for press freedom. Would I like to rank number 1? You understand? But some man when a politics have a plan, Zane, for gag some man. And some things they want drop ban pan. You understand? It says this amendment opposes press freedom as protected in the country's constitution. The organization says the new penalties are oppressive. It also implored the Prime Minister to allow journalists to do their work without undue interference. And the RSF charged that it is also Mr. Holness's responsibility to ensure Jamaica's legal framework is in compliance with its international commitments regarding press freedom. Yes, peeps. You understand? So I would have done a detailed assessment in relation to the situation surrounding one Tesha Miller being found guilty in the Home Circuit Court earlier this week, I think on Tuesday. Zane, I would have done a video. I would have given a detailed overview on Wednesday night before the roll call stream crashed and thing. So I'm just going to run through this so you can go watch a video. I would have also removed a section of the stream where I was speaking specifically about the situation and uploaded it individually so you can go watch that. You understand? Press freedom and can't handle a basic interview. What you mean, right? Number 1? I don't get it. Because press freedom now for do nothing with the interview. You understand? I don't know. Alright. Allegedly, Vegas corrected Sizzler about Rastafarian religion. And Sizzler allegedly pushed him off stage. And that you say? And when that go on? Bro God don't want to take any picture of Royal Reading in prison suit. Teach most of the killings is organized. Maybe see, the PM is a gangster just like Trump. Man shackled to another man. Okay. Zane? Look like them a try hide Royal when them case the Flipper needs to get his PhD of the American prison system. That would be nice, you know. I never know say that I go on with Dada and Vegas. That you say. I for find out what I go on and so I for familiarize myself with the situation before I can talk about it. You know what I think? You understand? Dane Graham says Sizzler was nowhere near Vegas. So Vegas come off a stage. That don't say. But I mean I know still. This is what I go on and say. Yeah. That me pretty entry. No. Tesha Miller found guilty of accessory to murder by a 7-member jury in the Supreme Court. You understand? Ricky Tan, what all news, brother? Because if you new to me, you can't hold it. You understand? And me not really get the time rework for peruse the internet as much as I would want to follow up on things. You understand? And them something there. Tesha Miller, you know, would have been found guilty. Oh, me never know Rickerton. Me never know set up. Me never see it. No, me never hear about it. You understand? Me kind of avoid staying away from certain type of happenings as well. But me really and truly never know. The jury comprising 6 women and a man returned the unanimous guilty verdict minutes after 2 p.m. in the Supreme Court in downtown on Tuesday, the 3rd of December. So Miller was on trial for being accessory before and after the fact to murder in relation to the killing of then Jamaica Urban Transit Company chairman Douglas Chambers. So the jury would have retired at approximately 10:50 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Now, in her summation, trial judge Justice Georgiana Fraser told the jurors that they would have to determine for themselves whether the testimony of the star witness was true and make conclusions on the validity of his explanations for omissions. So you know the trial, which would have begun on the 13th of November, saw the Crown's main witness, only witness, who is a self-proclaimed former member of the Spanish Town-based Klansman gang, said that Miller ordered Chambers' murder and described it as a contract killing. He also identified Miller as the leader of the gang and outlined the hierarchy of the criminal organization, in which he said he was an area leader. The witness, who cannot be named because of court order, also testified that he decided to give testimony to put an end to the criminal activity taking place in Spanish Town. In the trial, the Crown's main witness, Zane, said that he would have lost some 13 family members over a 2-year period. Miller would have denied being involved in any gang. He denied knowing the witness, and he denied giving instruction to anybody to execute Mr. Chambers. He also denied putting anybody on boat and sending them to Cayman. He also stated in court that he was innocent and is just an innocent welder. You understand? And thing. Bert Samuels would have come out raging bull-like, you understand, stating that he will be appealing the verdict and his client was treated unfairly. Tesha Miller's mother would have also addressed his verdict. Zane, DCP Fitzbailey, who is also on screen, former head of CETA, could have addressed the situation. So you can go watch that video there. You understand what I say? However now, the family, well, a family member of Chambers would have spoken for the first time, based on my recollection, since Chambers was murdered. Zane? So she had a few things to say, not a lot, just a few things. I'm going to share what she have to say. You understand? Because, you know what thing go? Yeah. So, I could get this off on your screen. You see? Justice almost served in Tesha Miller case, says victim's family. So, family members of slain Jamaica Urban Transit Company chairman Douglas Chambers say they are grateful and relieved that reputed gangster Tesha Miller has been convicted in relation to the 2008 murder. So, we know the situation with Tesha. You know him found guilty. See? During the trial, the court heard that the murder was a contract killing. I always found that to be curious. You understand? Because if the main witness say it was a contract killing, it means then that somebody else would have ordered somebody to execute Chambers. Alright. Justice is almost served in the senseless murder of our dog, said Sister Trisha Chambers Forrester in a letter to the editor. She continued, I say almost as though Tesha Miller has been found guilty of ordering his men to carry out the killing. The real answer we would like to know is who asked or gave Tesha the contract. Miss Forrester further said she and her family have been living in dignified silence and pain for 11 years, not knowing who killed her brother or why. I live by my faith that one day, someday, the real Don will be revealed, she said. Chambers maintained that her brother, in his role as a JUTC, was seeking to turn around the loss-making state-owned bus company, and that it was hard for the family to accept that he was killed for doing his job. His style may have ruffled a few feathers, but that is barbarous. That someone out there would be so bothered by his doing good things for this country that they would order his killing. Interesting. Now, the most honorable bro God himself has also added his voice to the discourse. You understand? Wholeness warns criminals and hails the security forces for persecution following Tesha Miller guilty verdict. Zane, so I'm going to draw that up here, so. Zane? So now, Prime Minister Andrew Holness is warning criminals that his government will not relent until they are brought to justice. So the Prime Minister says political pressure will no longer result in anti-crime measures being aborted. So this is what the Prime Minister had to say.
And so the sense of criticism that the measures that we have put in place are not working and we should abandon them is precisely what these gangs want. That is precisely the effect that they want. The failure of our national security strategy and policy over the years has been that we have not seen through the policies and programs and interventions. They come under political pressure, governments relent, and criminals smile.
Mr. Holness says even if the state of public emergency aren't renewed, the criminals will still be pursued.
Well, let me make it absolutely clear. This Prime Minister will not relent against the criminals in this country. So if there is any expectation that if the SOEs are not renewed, that it will be field day for criminals, they have another thing coming. We will put out all our effort, SOEs or no SOEs, to get those criminals.
The Prime Minister also says the security forces are committed to upholding human rights standards. He says the rule of law must be at the vanguard of the country's war on crime.
And I want the public to be assured, because I see sometimes in the frustration that people will say, throw the law to the wind and go after the criminals. I have been told this into the street, Prime Minister, you're too soft, you have to go out there and make the man them feel it. But I want Jamaicans to understand that we don't fight savagery and incivility with savagery and incivility. We fight savagery and incivility with law and order and being civil in our country.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness was addressing a ceremony for the handing over of some 55 houses in Darliston and Shrewsbury in Westmoreland recently. In the meantime, Prime Minister Holness is hailing the work of the police force and prosecutors for securing a guilty verdict in the Tesha Miller trial. Zane? So this is what he had to say about this.
You will notice that in court there was a significant verdict. We are not always successful when we go to the court because there might be imperfections in our cases. But I want to congratulate the hard-working men and women of the JCF who have put those cases together. They have brought, so far I'm told, 13 cases of serious gangs now under investigation. And Mocha, they are investigating them, following the law, and we will improve our abilities in terms of the integration of technology and the use of forensic in improving our ability to get evidence to bring to court against these criminals. They will not make Jamaica descend into a place of chaos.
But I even said, I don't say a thing. So, peeps, there was a little bit of, I would have addressed this Wednesday night as well, where I would have uploaded bits and pieces from my stream on Sunday night, on Monday morning, in relation to the fact that a news article that I would have read in the Observer stated, that was published on Friday afternoon, that Brigadier Jerry had not been able to post bail and he was still incarcerated. Apparently, I'm not necessarily entirely sure what would have been the situation why the Observer would have said that at the time, Zane, if he was actually not incarcerated. But that is the information I had at the time, Zane, and I would have stuck to that because I was not seen anywhere else where Brigadier was freed. So people are calling me, tell me, say, X man have it and that man have it. I don't run my channel off of YouTubers, family. I don't run my channel off of vloggers. I run my channel trying to verify bits and pieces of information that I share. Because you know and I know that on many occasions, many vloggers do certain things to get some views and some likes, and they are not really interested in the truth. See? Apparently, he would have been released on bail. Zane, and the updated info would have been posted on IRFM on the 3rd of December, would have been Monday after I would have uploaded my video. So I now gonna do a video if me don't know, so the man there road. You understand? Brigadier Jerry gets bail. So veteran entertainer Brigadier Jerry is out on bail. A representative from the Public Defender's Office confirmed with Music News on Monday, the 3rd of December 2019. That the entertainer who was being held on US $250,000 bond is no longer in police custody. So the dancehall veteran who is being represented by the public defender, Terry Dalton, is scheduled to return to the Superior Court on Wednesday, December 11th. So Brigadier Jerry has been charged with first-degree robbery, reckless endangerment, illegal discharge of a firearm, carrying a pistol without a permit, illegal transfer of a pistol, and altering a serial number on a firearm. So Music News, which is RFM entertainment report thingy, understands that the entertainer suspected that someone had stolen his wallet earlier during a card game. He reportedly left the location and returned with a gun, then allegedly fired a shot into a wall. Yeah, so that's the situation. Sticking with entertainment, because we'll be dealing with entertainment for a little bit going forward. So on the same entertainment topic, my understanding is that dancehall artist Version would have been involved in a car accident recently. So dancehall Singday Version says he's thankful after he met in a motor vehicle accident in Douglasville near Atlanta, Georgia in the United States recently. Version shared the unfortunate news on Sunday, a long time that I just have come across it, with his fans on Instagram, accompanied by photos of the wrecked vehicle and himself lying in an hospital bed. In his caption, Version had this to say, quote, "One more day, man up again today. Man don't know where me up again. No, one more day, man up again today. Me don't know where me up again." Hashtag thankful. See? So Virgin, who will be spending the next few weeks to recover, was in the United States for Thanksgiving festivities. Yeah, so that really go on there. So speedy recovery, youth, good artists. Big up yourself. You understand? So you know, peeps, you know, and as I say every time I come across this, I laugh to myself. As in, I remember when Kartel appeal was going on. You had some people on YouTube doing some video with the title, "Vybz Kartel will be free tomorrow. Vybz Kartel will walk out of court free tomorrow. Vybz Kartel will be free and this is why. New evidence suggests that Kartel will be free tomorrow." And I went to great lengths trying to edify the public that in a work so. After an appeal ruling the justices will have to examine every piece of information that was shared in the appeal process before they could make a verdict. But some people, you can't reason with them. See, and many people, you understand, were very disgruntled because me I said the appeal process no works, so, and I saw it I go up man, this and that and that and that and that and that and that. You understand what me I say? And all you try to do is share the information that is correct. You see me? But because you not tell people what them want to hear, it means that you talk crap. And you know funny enough, you know life is a funny thing. While the appeal process was going on, my videos on the appeal weren't doing well. You know, them probably had 10,000 views, or 7,000 views, and 8,000 views. Because I was not saying what the masses wanted to hear. All I was trying to do was to edify and educate, not edify and educate the population as to the workings of an appeal. But, you see in life, always stick to what you believe in and always stay in your own lane. Funny enough, for the past year and odd, the second most viewed playlist on my channel is titled Kartel Appeal. The only other playlist that has more hits and views than Kartel's Appeal playlist is Jamaica's Most Wanted Men. Because even though the information was available to people at the time, many persons were not interested in the information because it was not saying what they wanted to hear. But consequently, the Kartel playlist on the channel for Kartel Appeal is the second most watched playlist on the channel. So there's a message in that. Always stand up for something and always stay true to what you believe in. Don't follow the crowd, man, because their duty is to be loud. You understand? You have a mission, you have a vision, you hold your own. It's just like good music. Good music not always hit same time, you know. But good music will always find the ears of the masses. So it is saying to me that persons really realize, say, yo, you know, so that youth I did probably know him did that talk about, when him did talk about that appeal something here. Zine? So steady, gradually, slowly but surely, those videos started to amass the views that they deserve because they were telling the situation as it is. You feel what me I say? Now, as we say, when the appeal was going on, man run on YouTube how Kartel will be free tomorrow and Kartel will be walking and crap. And that's how the thing work, family. You understand? Calm down. Just calm down your nerves. Best enter, big up yourself. Now, it has been over 18 months. Remember, you know, man say Kartel is going to walk as the appeal done, you know. 18 months on. I did a video saying that generally the rule of thumb during appeals is that a verdict may not be handed down for over a year. There have been instances where it takes 2 years, but people don't listen. But because I am a teacher by profession, I understand the importance of being patient with your subjects. Everything good. I not pressure on you. You understand? Now, 18 months down the road, the appeal court would have given its clearest indication yet that they are drawing near to announcing a verdict as it relates to his appeal. Ruling on Vybz Kartel's appeal is at an advanced stage. This according to the Court of Appeal. So after a delay of approximately a year and a half, the Court of Appeal says the preparation of its ruling on incarcerated dancehall superstar Vybz Kartel appeal of his murder conviction is at an advanced stage. So the indication from the 3 judges who heard arguments in Kartel's appeal came following a letter from Kartel's lead attorney, Queen's Counsel Tom Tavares Finson. It is understood that on the 21st of November this year, Mr. Finson wrote to the Court of Appeal President, Justice Dennis Morrison, and inquired about the year-and-a-half delay in the ruling being handed down. Zin, So Vybz Kartel fans have been waiting for 18 months to hear the Court of Appeal's judgment. But it seems that the wait is almost over. When prosecutors made their case to the Court of Appeal in July of 2018, they urged the tribunal to rule that a sufficient case had not been made out by the defense lawyers for them to free Kartel. So during the hearing, the Court of Appeal accepted an application by defense lawyers for 4 pieces of new evidence to be considered in the appeal, and that is important. I would have done a video specifically about them 4 pieces of new evidence. That is important. You understand what I say? And thing. Zin? The lawyers also argued that metadata from Kartel's phone did not place him at the crime scene. Now, at the end of the hearing, the Court of Appeal said their decision would have been handed down later that same year. Yeah, because they had said that they would have given precedence, they would have been giving precedence to fast-tracking the verdict. But you know the thing, a whole lot of people are seek appeal to, and a whole lot of other people that seek appeal before Kartel. You understand what I say? So the appeal court judges via the court registrar responded to Mr. Finson and other attorneys for Kartel and his co-appellants. Is it? And thing. So this is a copy of the letter that was sent to Mr. Finson. The registrar told Finson that as soon as the judgment is ready and a delivery date set, all parties will be advised. So the attorney for Kartel's co-appellant, Sean Storm, Mr. Bert Samuels, told reporters that the legal team is anticipating the ruling. You understand? And we know the whole situation. Unstoppable TV, big up yourself. See? Me realize you call me the other brother. More time. Right, you know. First, let me apologize. More time I check my phone, I want 100 missed call. Me need for clearing, brother. I want 200 message. You think that's a way more time, brother. You know, we do that 9 to 5, something there. Zane. Plus, we have other responsibility. So, more time, we don't get around for certain things. But I realize the call it come in, because I actually see the missed call. I promise to return the call as soon as possible, brother. Big up yourself. Zane. And one more thing, peeps, as unstoppable there. Chaddy Murray, you know my brother that. Chaddy would have been hospitalized for a while. You understand? Chaddy Murray is based outside of Jamaica. Zane. He was admitted to hospital on another island recently. And his condition was not improving. So he was airlifted to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he has been receiving treatment for a while. I talked to him this morning, I not check up on him since evening, but me check up on him and go to some update. I need to go link him to, you understand, I not get round to that yet either, but you know what thing go. You see? Yeah man, so, my have to say that. But Chaddy, go and hold it, brother. You understand? Yes sir. So you know, that is the situation. I now speak about the possible. Oh, he was released. Oh, yes, I didn't get to talk to him today. Alright, brother, let's say a word. Zane, this is not me speaking about a potential ruling. This is just me saying we need to understand that there are processes. Zane? And there are processes involved, and there are protocols and procedures. And we might want a thing right now, but you don't necessarily will get it now. And there are rules and regulations that governs anything and anybody. And sometimes we need to step back and do look at research and reading for yourself. The information is out there, you know. You don't have to depend on teaching for telling nothing, you know. The information is out there. You understand? But be careful of the people them where you give your ears to. Because the reality is that everybody have the interest of truth, Zane, at the top of them list. At the reality that. So be careful. You understand? I'm not bash nobody, you know. Every man do them thing. But at the end of the day, as I say, I'm a teacher by profession. The name of my channel is to teach them. It means teach them. There's a reason for that. Whenever I just get up and just pick a name. Thought was placed in that. See? So, when it comes down to certain things, I have no issue to go out and do the research and to disseminate the information in as fair and objective way as I possibly can. Me not have no agenda. You understand? I just want the information to be correct. Zine, nobody know if you watch it, but the people who go watch it big up on yourself. And know, so when you watch it, that is the information that is there. You understand? It wasn't colored, it wasn't modified to suit no agenda or nobody. You understand what I say? It is the information. That's how we build our thing. You understand what I say? See, you realize that in our video again, we didn't even give no opinion. We just give the information. We'll come on the stream and talk about some things. But back in the days when we started the channel, it was very opinionated. You understand? We realize that I don't think that's the best course of me want to follow. Zine, and we prefer to stick with the facts as they are known. You understand? We still get it wrong, but we try to get it right most of the time. You know, we are human beings. CNN get it wrong. BBC get it wrong. So if teach them get it wrong, you know what thing go for me. You see me? But I'm just say, yo, you know, have to understand, say, sometimes it's not what you want to hear, it is what exists. You understand? Yeah, man. Bless up. Zine, Nicholas Newland, blessings in the family. Manners and respect, you know. I appreciate that something, you know. Zine, bless up every time. Zine, yes, sir. Okay, Nicholas, I watch a amount of the UK. Blessings to the UK viewers again. So now, peeps, one story where I get bigger and bigger in relation to dancehall DJ and Vybz Kartel protege Sikka Rymes. You know that Sikka Rymes was shot and injured on Sunday morning in Ligani, close to the Sovereign Shopping Center. He was shot 3 times. No motive has yet been established. The police are investigating. No one has been arrested. See? However, many persons privately and on social media, yo, some people kill this on social media, you know, brother. Yo, me say some man on social media kill this, you know, brother. Big up yourself in that cape. That's a thing, man. See? Yo, be no know people so yo, some people no business what them say and why them say it and how them say it, you know, brother. Some man understand, say, yo, you can't say something on social media where can cost some money in my life, you know, family. Yo, star. Not so long after this, I'm telling you Sunday night, you know, during the stream, say, I bet you, I promise you, I assure you that you will see some man we are going to run come on YouTube, come tell people who shoot footer Sikka Rymes and why Sikka Rymes was shot and all sort of crap. So said, so done. You understand? I'm tired to talk to the man them, but the man them not listen to answer. You understand? Then what me I go do? Walk and knock on every door and tell the man them be tappy foolishness. Then me not have the time like that. You understand? See? Blessings in the Father, Nicholas. Me understand anything going, brother. I know say everybody now get for there every week. But I know so when they want them get the time for forwarding, they want them forwarding. So I appreciate the continued support. You hear, sir? Blessings every time. Now, I did not do an individual video about a shooting incident that would have occurred in Waterford Sunday night. See? Because I just can't bother with the killing more time. However, I would have been monitoring the situation. DS Electronics say, yo, anything teach them, say Allah. Then we now have to put that on the screen, sir. Then what you mean? Big up yourself, brother. You know what I mean? Even says la. Then the answer. No. I would have been monitoring the developments. I would have been hearing allegations and accusations and aspersions left, right, and center. Zin? These are dangerous practices. Be ye careful of the things we utter in trying to make $1. You understand what I say? Be careful of the people who you expose to danger by trying to earn $1. We are seeing a situation now where a political representative who is related to the 3 persons who were killed in Waterford having to come out publicly, distancing himself and his family from the unfortunate situation in which Sikka Rymes was shot and injured. I want people to understand, you know. So you see, the man them when I get up and I run and I talk about a them man shoot Sikka and of his ex-reason. You don't realize that you actually do more harm than good to the entertainer. You don't realize that you don't come on YouTube and say, yo, man get dash way in retaliation for Sikka Rymes murder is basically paint to not paint Sikka Rymes in a particular light. Yo, not easy, you know. Me say, you not even realize what you do. Because what? We want some likes and some views, brother. Eh? On the use on the head. The most powerful thing you will ever own, that's something between 2 years. It's called a brain. Waterford Division JLP caretaker refutes claims of involvement in the shooting of Sikka Rymes. Jamaica Labour Party caretaker for the Waterford Division in Portmore, St. Catherine, Krisho Holmes, is refuting claims that members of his family are connected to the shooting of recording artist Javian Chambers, more popularly known as Sikka Rymes. Holmes is said to be related to the 3 Waterford residents who were gunned down in their home approximately 9:20 p.m. on Sunday while they were sitting in their living room. Those killed are Holmes, the grandmother of Holmes, 74-year-old Pamela Russell, his aunt, which is the daughter of Miss Pamela Russell, 48-year-old Shamila Russell Craig, who is also was a teacher at the Vaz Preparatory School, and a cousin of Holmes, 21-year-old Romario Craig, who is the grandson of Miss Pamela Russell. Now, rumors have been circulating that the killing was in retaliation for the shooting of Sikka Rymes. Now, Holmes has come out to refute those claims. Holmes' statement on his Facebook page follows a media report which implied that a 17-year-old relative of his was involved in the shooting. In his post, Holmes said, "I have been taking note of the irresponsible releases by the media which are by nature designed to defame and malign my family to this assault on the recording artist Sikka Rymes. I must say that these allegations are false, fake, misleading, and dangerous in their entire context. I urge the media to properly investigate before airing or publishing these fake news." See it? But next thing, where the heck is that? Yeah. On Monday, Nationwide aired a newscast asserting that a 17-year-old relative who lives in the house in Waterford was allegedly involved in the shooting of Sikka Rymes. This description was clear and suggested my uncle. Since then, there has been increased threat to his life, other family members, and close friends. An attempt was made on his life on Tuesday, just a day after this fake story was published, to assassinate him, which now result in the need for extra protection and ongoing counseling. My family in Waterford remains innocent of these assaults on our neighbor and upcoming artist. We wish for him speedy recovery and hope that he will that he will come forward with integrity to dispel these fake news. I am using this platform to ask Nationwide FM to retract the statement. I am further calling on the source cited by Nationwide FM, which was the police, to also retract the statement and remedy the damage which has been done to my entire family. Meanwhile, Holmes urged media outlets to be mindful of the sources used to validate stories. Miss Patsy Brown, dig up yourself, you know. Where you say a cup of tea, say I heard. Now, the young counselor would have also spoken to Nationwide directly. So the JLP caretaker maintains his family's innocence in Sikka Rymes shooting. Jamaica Labour Party caretaker for the Waterford Division and a relative of the 3 people who were murdered on Sunday, Krisho Holmes, says none of his relatives was involved in the shooting of dancehall artist Sikka Rymes. On Monday, our news center, which is Nationwide, reported that sources close to Sunday night's triple murder in Waterford, St. Catherine, are theorizing that the killings may have been a reprisal for a shooting earlier on Sunday. It was reported that another individual who resides at the dwelling is believed to be connected to that shooting incident in which the DJ was shot and injured. Police sources have also indicated that the individual was the intended target of the triple murder. However, Mr. Holmes is contending that those theories are false, misleading, and dangerous.
The report that was made by Nationwide on Monday, well, it certainly stated that the 17-year-old who lives in the house was allegedly involved in the shooting of Sikka Rymes. That statement directly identified my uncle as being allegedly involved in the shooting. And not just that, but since that, it has caused him to be very mentally disturbed right now. You know, we are seeking counseling for him. He has to be relocated from where he lives. 2 carload of gunmen turned up to his mother's house looking for him. And the entire family is in fear.
Mr. Holmes is calling on the police to intervene to remedy what he says is the damage done to his family. He also says his family is innocent and had nothing to do with the shooting of Sikka Rymes, whom he describes as a neighbor.
I know him as Sikka Rymes. He's from my community. He's somebody that I converse with occasionally. He's somebody that I have booked for performance on some of my shows that I would have had in the community. And somebody that I recommend for other stage shows across Jamaica. So we don't have any form of beef, any form of conflict. We are all from the same community. I heard that he was shot. I tried to reach out to him in the morning. I didn't get through to him. I still haven't got through to him. I have told people to advise him that I'm trying to get through to him. I'm very concerned about his health at this time. And of course, in my capacity as caretaker, I would have been very concerned that somebody from my community was shot.
My grandmother used to tell me, say, you see? And everything good for it, good for talk. I go left it there, sir. I ain't say nothing more. You understand? You see? People don't understand that. Sure. Never mind. Waterford would have been placed under curfew in light of the developments. Zin? So the curfew would have ended. Well, the curfew ended today. I don't know if an extension would have been added, given, implemented, imposed. Police have extended the hours of the curfew that was imposed in Waterford, St. Catherine until Friday. So the curfew, which was imposed following a triple murder in the community on Sunday, was supposed to have ended at 6 p.m. Wednesday, the 4th of December. But the authorities announced late Wednesday evening that it has been extended for another 48 hours. And the boundary of the curfew remain as follows. North along Caymanas Drive from the eastern perimeter wall of the Caymanas Park along Adair Drive across the gully to Dyke Road. South along Passage Fort Drive from the intersection of Dyke Road with the eastern perimeter wall at the Caymanas Park, and so on and so forth. You understand? I do not know if it is still in effect. Zane. Yeah, DNJ, we know that a SOE is currently in St. Catherine. You understand? So, I don't know that is still in effect. I don't know if the curfew is still in effect, though. You understand? Peace, you know what I sit down and analyze a story, yeah? And analyze all the different dynamics and allegations and accusations and aspersions and crap. There's so many things that come to my mind that I could say. But as I say, you know, and everything good for you, good for talk. We are watch it and see what go on. You understand? We are watch it and see what go on. Zine? Yeah, Mr. Education, everything good, man. You know, we're wiser than that, man. You understand? Yeah. So, peeps, as they said, Zine, my hope Sikka Rymes his recovery is going well. I hope there will be no more deaths in Waterford. Whatever the motive is or was, I hope there will be no more killings. Zane, I'm hope that good sense will prevail and we come to a realization that them something and make no sense family. Them something and benefit nobody. Zane, 74-year-old grandmother, 48-year-old teacher. Tell a star. Things set away. Peeps. I'll cut it there, sir. Big up on yourself. Appreciate the continued support. You understand? As I say, I know I swamp on with negativity on a regular. I don't really choose the news in a family. You understand? But I promise you I will create an alternative. JA positive, it's on his way. So remain positive. You know what I mean? Remain positive. You see? Really and truly, I get exhausted by them stories here. Most of the time. Sometimes I even bother do no video upon them. You understand? We skip them local dollars there. What would I earn upon them video there? You feel me? And think. I can't bother the foolishness most of the time. I think it's exhausting. Zane. Mentally draining. You feel what I say? Mentally draining. Some more time you have to just sidestep some stories. You understand? Other persons out there who do them. I don't want to watch other channels so someone can get them information there, here, there, and everywhere. You see, but the reality is sometimes I just can't bother. You understand? So I guess doing the JA positive thing will also probably be good for me from a psychological perspective too, because we need to highlight some positive things in other country, brother. See, in Chiffy and Spike, big up yourself, you know, brother. I appreciate the support, you know. You understand? Yeah, man, and the whole lot are amazing likewise in the family. I appreciate the support. You feel me? I say, peeps, every day are the same thing. Zane, 127 people were murdered in November. 134 people were murdered in March. 127 people were murdered in June. 1,233 Jamaicans were murdered up to the 30th of November. Check how many persons would have been murdered since December. The murder rate would have increased up to the end of November by 1.8% compared to last year. then what are we doing to ourselves as a country? What we are doing to ourselves as a nation? What we are doing to ourselves as a people? I mean, I say some criminals now are dead enough. But the reality is that many innocent persons are being caught up in the crossfire and the interchange between these criminal elements. You feel what I say? Yo, things that are weird, brother. It things that are weird, man. I want to take the time out, Zane, to impress upon the youths them when on the YouTube streets, we are do some videos, we are inside some things, we don't need to stop it. We don't need to stop it. Yo, the thing is not all about making some money, brother. People's lives are at stake. Innocent people sometimes. We hear a little thing and we run with, oh, you see if me was to do a video upon every little thing with me here, brother. You know they hear some crazy things in this country, but we're more responsible than that. You understand? You have to understand say people who not deal with, people life who not deal with, brother. You feel me? Hey man, them a behave like them a hungry rude boy. Yo, we don't need to go easy, man. We don't have to say every single thing on the year, brother. Yes, people love crap. But at the end of the day, you have to know so you have a responsibility, youth. Some man I get themselves in some things more time where them can't get out, you know. Hey man, them need for easy. You hear much time I talk to the man them? Brother, I never stop behaving like I'm hungry, brother. Yo, I don't understand how I don't play with silly. You see? I don't understand. Yo, I'm tired for talk to you still. You see? So one must know. You understand? Hey man, them a move like them a hungry family. You know how much email me get on a daily basis? I say some things, yo, when you read the things, you know, you'll delete them quick and fast, get even one them on your phone. I don't know nothing about that Adela. I tell you that already, man. Then I tell you I'm going to do some research and talk about it one next time, sir. Eh? You know how much WhatsApp message me get on a daily basis with some things where I say some things. And we just read. And the person was saying, where I say, big up yourself in the family. I appreciate the info, you know. And we delete that. See? But Mr. Education, not showing your face on YouTube don't mean nothing, you know. It's easy to find any YouTuber anyway, whether I'm showing face, yeah or nay. Remember that. So not showing your face don't mean a thing. Because every man have an IP address, brother. You must upload the video from somewhere. The man them need to understand the influence what them have. The man them have a platform, see? And some of the man them I use a platform for insight and instigate certain things in the pursuit of a dollar. The hungry mentality things they need to stop, brother. And you know when me talk, me not care who vex, you know. I know if stop behaving like a hungry road boy. You feel what me I say? I mean I tell you. And you see people, boy, you can't even blame. There's so many dynamics in it. Because if somebody now watch them video don't make no sense, you know. But because people are watch them, then the man them just keep on doing them because the people will love too much crap. And I give credence to the crap, you know. Because if we now watch the crap, then who would be watching the crap? So why would a man be doing more videos if all them videos them I get one view? It's only him mother I watch them. Now I watch the crap. So what you think? If people know say you love crap, what them gonna give you? Crap. Yo, a man them need for relax, man. A man them need for relax. Is a few dollars worth somebody's safety or life? No, rude boy. Then when a man go do a video and say it's alleged or allegedly, or sometimes just the use of English language. I am not the best English student in the world, but God, man. Calm down, man. Yo, you know me I can go on my bed before I say certain things, you know. I go on my bed. And we give credence to the slackness. Because if we never did watch it, it wouldn't exist. I'm not fight no man, you know, because YouTube is big enough for everybody eat a food, you know. You understand? But when a man trying to eat a food and make people eat a next man food, then that don't make no sense, brother. Peeps, manners and respect. Big up on yourself. I know on Friday nights some people are taking on the street. You know what I think of? Have something nice to drink. But if you must drink, do not drive. If you must drive, do not drink. You understand what I say? When on a guy road, load a big old headphone them. Stop separating yourself from the environment, from the surroundings. Be alert, be observant. Them Bluetooth headpiece something there. Brother, it not even look good. It must connect to something people want to know where it's connected to. Bluetooth not connected to shoes, brother. Keep your phones in your pocket or in your bag, man. Use them only when you need them. You have some people where I saw them walk on the road, brother. Down in them. Yo, some people from them get them phone and go in them phone and not come out. Them last in there. Them gold chain and gold ring and bangle and choperator. Are you work it? Are you work for? Are you your money by it? But people will take them off for you and kill you for them. You understand what I say? It's sad, but it's the reality. Be careful, man. You see me? If you must take public transportation, try to travel in a group. If you cannot travel in a group, you need to understand the do's and the don'ts, brother. Know the road code, man. Zane, take the license plate number. Send it go get somebody. Tell people where you're there. Tell people where you go. Describe the car. Describe the driver. I know sometimes people want to go up on a move and them a hide from somebody, but somebody must know where you go. You feel what I say? Always follow your instinct. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. Trust absolutely no one. For the people them every move they make, it upon them YouTube them Facebook status and them WhatsApp status and upon them Instagram status. So them status expose. You understand? Be careful, man. As Alkaline said, careful. You understand me? As a people, where you think of your friend and them sit down and pray you. Why a girl I go advertise say she alone I go do home for the weekend and her family gone somewhere and the barrel them come today and she go pick up the barrel them. You understand? See? And she just got beard and she lay down in her bed naked and she alone there home. Then mommy, be careful, man. For the people that when you live them relationship on social media on the top. Yes, nothing wrong with sharing bits and pieces of your life. Zane, but nobody need to know everything we are going on in your life. Your private life. You know what private mean? I want to get a dictionary. I have to start by someone a dictionary now. I know what private mean. Eh? But I tell a star. And for the people them who the smartphone a beat them bad. I want to try to catch up now. You know the dumb people with smartphone syndrome. I don't need to fix or something there. If phone them a run left way. I could try to catch up with the phone them. The smarter the phone them get, the dumber we get. Calm down, man. See? And the Instagram syndrome people them. On a bill. Stop go on Instagram and turn yourself in an idiot. Don't try to live the life of nobody and live. Live your life the best way you can. Enough of them people that want to think an Instagram star are dead for hungry too. Who not live a better life than them. Eh? Some people are sell out themselves for try upload pictures for Instagram. Yo, some people Instagram thing is a farce, brother. Ain't a real. It's a figment of For them imagination where them post some things were edited, brother. I'm careful, man, and see strings. Yo, Miss Patsy Brown, big up yourself and thank you, Empress. You see me? Boy, I don't know still a star. Peeps, have a wonderful weekend, yeah, sir. Manners and respect to the ones, them. I appreciate the continued support. See, that's something not possible without you, you know. You feel what I say? We do this for ourselves, but we also do this for the masses, them are loyal to the thing. You understand what I say? You know, loyalty over royalty. Peeps, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. You understand? Tread wisely. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Sunday, 8:30. Make it a date and don't be late. Don't look for it. Get book for it. You understand me I say? Johnny H, Miss Grace Abel, Pablo George, Miss Jennifer Smith, J Nation, Kerry J, Mr. Education, my brother. Zane Finar, Miss Winsome H, KTT, Miss Jennifer Smith, Dante Dan, Jalo, big up yourself in the youth, Father Pablo George, Johnny H, Zane, Miss Jennifer Smith, Wife It's Mad, Blessings, God Favored Me, Miss Grace Abel, Ati Makala, Ati Wagwan family, long time I not see the one, you know, Father Ken Prosper, Wagwan, Miss Denise Scarlett, DS Electronics Unlimited, my brother that you know, big up yourself youth, you know what I mean? Yeah man, KLBH876, Mike Lewis, Mike Larry, Miss Patsy Brown, Nicole Maddox, Nikki Wagwan, Empress, Miss Daniel Scarlett, Zane, Gabidan 58, Godfrey Shepherd, you understand? Cookie Mama, big up yourself in the moment, Kimran George, blessings you know. You see me I say, yeah man, big up to all of the people that are lucky and clock in. I appreciate the ones them like that. Big up to all of the persons who were in the chat, you know, I build a vibes, I keep the thing live. You understand me I say, blessings every time. For all of the people who share the stream and like the stream, big up on yourself. And for all the persons who would have contributed monetarily to the stream tonight, big up on yourself, you know. Father Dexter Fremantle, Manners, Raymond Douglas, Simple Sin, Nicholas Newland, Miss Patsy Brown and Trivian Spike. On a big up on yourself. You understand me I say, I appreciate the financial support, you know. Zane, Juanita Parker, blessings, you know. Miss Joan Gray, Manners every time, you know, Empress. Rodney Stewart, blessings, you know. Yeah, man. I'm going to see if we see no more people before we cut out, you know. Because, you know what thing go. FC Barcelona more than a club. Manners are respecting a brother. Zane, Miss Funk, blessings, you know, Empress. Wagwan. Yes, I. Peeps, big up on the damn self. Nice and decent people in the building. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Look out for some interviews. One of them shoot already. We don't get to start edit that yet. We have a few more interviews in the pipeline. You know what thing go. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So if you don't watch the ones that we do recently, go watch them. Best Center, really nice interview. Humble youth. You understand what I mean? I say, yes, I. You know what I mean? Norrisman, likewise, real youth. See, you don't go watch them interview. The G-Wiz, intelligent young man. You know what I mean? Yeah. We know so I look for some older artists, but we can only interview the people that are available. You know what I mean? So some of the people that want to interview them not available. And not every man want to do an interview neither, yeah, sir. Shanna Brown, big up to all of the artists them who willing for all a reason with a youth to try to build a local thing. You know what I mean? You know what thing go. You never know. See, we may become the person who do all of the interviews in the country of artists down the road. You never know, you have to start somewhere. See, so we big up the artists them. I mean, know some artists, Fire 27. I know some youth I reach out and I say, teach, you know, me is an upcoming artist and I see you do a thing and Ray and Tay. Zane, Flow Paw, big up yourself. You know, me link Buccaneer and Buccaneer say I'm not really available right now still. You understand? So we just go on all out. Zane? And think the reality is that we don't really have that slot up on the channel right now. It's really more so is artists who would have made a name for themselves and also really visible. That's why the series name Where Are They Now? The reality is that we've been to interview some fairly current artists. But you know what thing go? When we come to JA Positive, all of the young artists them I get for them spotlight and them moment. You understand what I say? So me don't want a man feel like say, yo, teach only a interview artists we have name and none. No. The reality is that it's Where Are They Now? Zane, but if I link make an artist we get an interview we're kind of current, then we still going to do the work. But the reality is not artist spotlight. You understand what I say? Yeah, man, that's the thing there. When them start sleep on bunk bed, them will reach out to you to help reignite them fire. You know what thing go, Kev? A simple thing still, you know, we're not holding against the artist, you know, because we understand what thing, and everybody go on talk. Seeing some man them feel like say them really need to stay out of the media for whatever reason. Someone don't really want to say them thing not really hot right now, but everything good. So we work with who willing for work with we. You understand? We build a portfolio this. That is exactly what I said to myself. We build a portfolio. You understand? Because you never know what might happen in a life, you know. Seeing all of the man that will interview Bob Marley in a past, win. If a man did ever interview Garnet Silk, him win. D Brown, win. Gregory Isaac, win. So you know what thing go. See, so you just take interview them when them come and build your thing. And I am trying to improve as I go along. So you know what thing go. I work in progress. You understand what I say? Yeah, man. So big up on yourself, peeps. We are work on some things. Zane and thing. As I said, we're going to create a forum where we only identify and highlight positive things. You understand? That will be called JA Positive. It will really and truly be a podcast first and foremost. Zane. And also the video component will also be uploaded on YouTube on that channel over there. So Zane, I know I go support that and thing. I know when I upload enough pan Jamaica. Zane and thing. But that will always exist. That channel will always be there and thing. So we will always also do individual stories and positive developments and put it over there. So you understand? So once upon a time, as Flow Post said, Zane, you know the work thing kind of halfway away, so the time kind of limited. Zane, and them little things there. But we are trying to balance the things same way. Just take a little time. Things take a little time. Things take a little time. Pablo George said, gee, is a nice man interview. Tough. Them man said they think tough. You know that thing? Big up yourself in the Pablo George. Andre Keating. Big up yourself. Him for do, I don't know who Andre talk to, you know. True Love Production. Big up yourself in the family. You understand? Oriel Dussard. Big up yourself in the brother. Or, sure, you know, I need to better focus on that right now still. You see me? Who else in the building here, so? Zane? Auntie. Boom. Yeah. Alright, so, that's the thing, the peeps. Big up on yourself. See me? Article woman the boat? I don't know. For the boat, big up yourself in the Empress. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Peeps, enjoy the weekend. I realize so now I'm going to win, but I'm going to leave you now. Zane? And thing. Brother, when I bring kids on platform, brother, and say YouTube no regulation, say anything related to children a problem, then we don't do that. See? And thing. Boy, I tell you, I don't know what I go on, but I don't know. You see me? Now I get enough rest. Probably that's the reason. We now probably eat as clean as we normally do neither. But we are try to catch up. So we go, you know, try to get some things in order in a local Christmas break and thing. Teach you don't want to go. Kerry, what you know about me? Tell me. You answer? And thing. But I can't just run off a stream and 400 people still watch the stream. You know what I mean? That don't make no sense. And thing. And them something there. See me? Andre, well, we'll see what the appeal justices has to say. You see, I'm not a legal training still. And things. So I go watch it and see what I go on still. I mean, he was found guilty. So he must serve him time. But then I could see what other developments come through. You see me? And thing. Something. See me? Peace, my son Sunday here. Good night. Enjoy your weekend. You understand? As I say, be careful on the road. Be careful at home. Be observant. Spend some time with the people that you love and value and cherish and respect. Make them know that. See me I say? See, when you go on the street, walk good. Step with Jah. Sunday, 8:30. Make it a date and don't be late. Don't look for it. Get book for it. Peeps, big up on yourself. I'm out.
Teach them. Hey, yo, hello. Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here. Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and co-suggested video screen. This is saying until next time. Walk good, my friends.